Hi, T. Carlson here, and the Criterion Collection recently did another flash sale, so I used the opportunity to pick up a few new titles for my collection. One that just came out on 4K that is one of my favorite movies that I was happy to pick up in ultra high def was The Princess Bride. This is a movie that has previously been released by Criterion on Blu-ray, but I'm very eager to get this for the 4K debut, and I'm really happy to take a look at this disc. I'm going to unbox this package and, of course, talk about the movie, the features, and if I recommend it or not. Let's go ahead and get started with the unboxing. I really like the way this looks. They made it even look like a storybook, which I think suits the movie well. Nice artwork there on the cover. There's the spine. Backing card has all of our pertinent information on it. Underneath there you have the quote, "As you wish," as well as pictures depicting the two main characters. Got some nice art on the inner cover there. You got the title page there. The book is actually built into the package, so it even looks like a storybook, complete with some really nice illustrations. I don't know if these were like originals done for the Criterion Collection, or if these are like from the original book that William Goldman wrote back in the day, but I do like how those look nonetheless. And then you got some credit information in the back about the Criterion transfer. And of course, we have two discs. We have the Blu-ray disc of the film, which also includes the bulk of the bonus features. And then underneath, we have our 4K Ultra High Def disc. And I'll read the description of the movie as follows from the backing card. A high-spirited adventure that pits true love against inconceivable odds, The Princess Bride has charmed legions of fans with its irreverent gags, eccentric ensemble, and dazzling swordplay. A kid, homesick from school, grudgingly allows his grandfather to read him a dusty storybook, which is how we meet the innocent Buttercup, about to marry the nefarious Prince Humperdinck, though her heart belongs to Wesley. The wedding plans are interrupted, however, by a mysterious pirate, a vengeful Spaniard, and a good-natured giant, in a tale full of swashbuckling, romance, and outrageously hilarious spoofery. Directed by Rob Reiner from an endlessly quotable script by William Goldman, The Princess Bride reigns as a fairy tale classic. I'm not sure what movie I've purchased more times than any movie over the years. Top Gun is probably in first place, but The Princess Bride probably comes in second. There have been so many releases across DVD, Blu-ray, and now 4K. Criterion, of course, always likes to give these movies the definitive treatment, and I'm very glad to see that The Princess Bride is in their capable hands. The Princess Bride, of course, is part of that big wave of 80s fantasy movies, of which there were many. This one's sort of set apart from the rest because it has the element of a grandfather telling the story to his grandson, who frequently interrupts him if he disapproves of something that happens in the story or so forth, and that adds an extra little humorous element. The grandson who's ill and is being read to by his grandfather is portrayed by Fred Savage of the Wonder Years fame, while his grandfather is portrayed by Peter Falk, probably best known for playing television detective Columbo. As far as the characters in the actual story go, we get a great ensemble cast of actors, including Carrie Elwes as the title character's love interest. The Princess Bride herself, Buttercup, is portrayed by Robin Wright in one of her first roles. Should go on to a very successful career. And the ensemble is pretty expansive, including cameos from the likes of Billy Crystal, and you even get to see the likes of Wallace Shawn and Andre the Giant. Seeing the massive Andre the Giant quite timid and having to take orders from Wallace Shawn is hilarious enough to be worth the price of admission alone, but everyone in this movie comes together nicely. The set designs and filming locations are absolutely gorgeous. The costuming is great. The old-fashioned swashbuckling action sequences are very appealing. It's very much an old-school adventure film, but it's also got a certain irreverence and humor about it. A lot of the things in this movie are done in a very comedic, slightly over-the-top fashion. But in this case, I mean that in a good way, and the movie actually ends up working out for the best. We even get a musical score from Mark Knopfler of Dire Straits fame. Apparently, Knopfler was a big fan of Rob Reiner's work on the classic music comedy This Is Spinal Tap, so it's not surprising that he would come on board for this. It's one of those endlessly quotable films that just never gets old, and I'm always happy to revisit this one, no matter how many times I have to rebuy it. That said, I think Criterion probably has given us the definitive release of this movie. I thought their Blu-ray from a few years ago looked really good, but I'm happy to say this 4K even outdoes that. You get a lot of very colorful, interesting environments, You got the deep dark black levels where they're needed. You get the vibrant colors where those are required. This 4K disc absolutely does not skimp, and Criterion has gone the extra mile on this one. The old Blu-ray they put out looked really good, but they've even outdone that here. It wouldn't surprise me if this was based on the same master. I can't say that for sure, but either way, what I'm seeing here is probably the definitive presentation of The Princess Bride, and as a longtime fan, I'm certainly okay with that. We do get several bonus features on the Blu-ray disc as well. If I'm not mistaken, this is probably identical to the previously released Blu-ray disc, so I don't think any of these are newly released bonus features, but any fan of the movie will enjoy what they see here, and there's certainly plenty to watch. You'll be intrigued with all these bonuses for quite a while if you are a fan of the film. I can highly recommend this release to any fan of the movie. If you are a fan and you don't own this version of the film, this is the one you should own. Are you a fan of The Princess Bride? Is it your favorite adventure film? Is it your favorite Rob Reiner film? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel for more content, because I'm always posting new videos. And make sure you give this one a like if you found it helpful. I'm Taylor T. Carlson. I'll see you next time.